The stage is all yours. Please finish.
So I feel like it's about time I probably like stop sitting on this because it's becoming too much of an issue.
Mm.
Um the business that they're talking about
Uh-huh.
that Charla quote unquote did anything to came up in court because they were still
Ah,
making these accusations in court. And
really?
so while on the stand, Charlotte explained, and this was one of the people they were talking to that was talking shit. Remember, they were like, "Oh, we got the daughter, and then we got somebody else, right?"
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
somebody else is the business owner that they're referring to. At least one of them. And they were a hairdresser.
Oh.
And the issue with the hairdresser is Charla would babysit or keep an eye on this person's two children for lengths of time while this person was working. And this person was remarried, and there was concern
Yeah.
that these kids were displaying behaviors indicative of abuse.
Holy
So
shit!
Charla brought this to the attention of the barbershop woman. And then that barbershop woman got real mad about it, and then started a whole fucking talking shit. You know how small towns are, and so that ended
Yeah.
up with the stuff that they're referring to, where she had filed to be left the fuck alone. Surprise, surprise, right? And you can find some of this stuff if you go digging for it. You can find it if you know like the name of the town, if you know like the yada yada yada, right? So she reported it. She let the mom know first, and the lady basically tried to chase her out of town, because she didn't like that her significant other, I guess, was being questioned.
Whoa.
The unfortunate thing is, a couple of years ago, they were condemned. They got a guilty verdict for assaulting these children.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna go into the details of what
Yeah.
did and did not happen to these kids. If
Whoa.
again,
Whoa.
if
Whoa.
you
Whoa.
know and you want to go digging, this is public knowledge. It was in the newspaper. I went and confirmed it. You can find it yourself if you really want to.
Okay. Holy shit.
Yeah, these are things. So when Erin is sitting here shitting on Charla, she knows for a fact that the
Wow.
reason why the people that were pissy at Charla, now she didn't know then because she didn't bother to look into who was mad at her and why.
Hmm.
And this woman is still mad at her to this day.
So she has an agenda. Okay, gotcha. So
Well,
one of
she
them
has an
does.
agenda to protect the man who was abusing her children.
Oh my
So when all of them are
god.
talking about, oh my god, how could you question the child having an issue with a parent? Like, shut the fuck up. You
Wow.
literally supported slander against someone on behalf of a woman who was not only allowing, but covering up her husband abusing her children.
Wow. And okay, hold on a minute. And Erin is fine with Wolf, Sean.
Yeah, of
Why
course.
is it that Erin ends up always protecting people who are later found out to be, in very questionable positions around children? Why is it that?
Oh, gee, I don't know.
Holy
Can't imagine.
shit! Wow!
So
Ho! Ho ho ho!
So there's a couple of reasons why I didn't bring up the details earlier, and I figure
Okay.
it's only fair that I make people aware as why.
Yeah.
One of the reasons is because the kids were not adults as of a year and a half ago. Both of
Oh.
the children are now adults,
Okay. All right.
so less concern on that end. And second, because I was giving Aaron and Veda and friends the opportunity to keep the fucking shit out of the fucking online sphere. But
Yeah.
no, Steve and Aaron and Charla's daughter and whatever her problem is decided that they wanted to make this a whole ass fucking thing. And I mean, okay, who am I to say? Who am I to judge? If you wanna talk about it, be clear about what you're talking about then.
yeah, don't be vague, right? On purpose, and then try to make something
Hmm.
sinister out of it. If there is something sinister, be honest about it, what exactly it is. But obviously, because it's Aaron and Lot, they like to talk vague and like to weaponize vagueness, right? So that's what they were doing, and you were like, nah, bitch, not today. Not fucking
Well,
today, not on my watch.
that to me the problem is that if you're gonna make the accusations, be specific. If you're gonna accuse people of crime, be specific. You want to
Yeah.
accuse Charlotte of quote unquote trying to take down quote unquote this
Mm,
business. What business are you talking about, and what
yeah.
was the scenario? And
Mm.
again, I would like to remind you all, this is public information. Erin could have done the super sleuth that she is, could have done the
Right.
work before going ahead and just spouting off shit about people who are totally fine with the abuse of children.
Wow.
But no,
Wow.
she didn't do that. And then when she finds out about it after the fact and finds out about it in court, what does she do? Completely forgets that that was a thing that happened. Isn't she supposed to have the correct transcript? Didn't she show a piece of the transcript? Wouldn't the
Interesting.
transcript of Charla being on the stand talking about this be in the transcript that Aaron supposedly has?
I now I even doubt if she has the transcript because I guess she just remembers some shit.
I'm not drunk enough, that's for sure.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This fucking bitch.
Well,
Holy
this is the
shit.
problem is that, well, one of the problems,
Yeah.
right? The
Yeah.
problem is that Aaron is perfectly fine to just make wild accusations while knowing full well about stuff like that and
Mhm.
burying it. So we've got Steve, Aaron, and friends going
Yeah.
out of their way to not
Yeah.
only disregard, malicious disregard of context of what has gone on, and then when finding out of it after the fact,
Mhm.
continuing on that thread regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah. This is so. Why are they not? Why are they not ashamed of
So, how
themselves at this
about
point?
if you're gonna run your fucking mouth, shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Maybe
Wow.
don't.
Yeah. Maybe don't. It's like they have no shame, right? They have no fucking shame. This fucking lot. And then
Anyway, that's what I had to add.
you had your 2 minutes. That's what the 2 minutes were. Yeah. Hello. Those were the 2 minutes, Chesh. Chesh. Hello. I can't hear her now. What happened? Can everybody else hear her? I can't hear
Oh
her.
yeah. It's one of those things where it's like if you're gonna pretend that you're like fucking holier than thou and you're gonna fucking pretend that you're the oh my god, don't you care about children? Oh my god, don't you care about
Yeah.
abuse? Don't you care about harassment? Don't you care about this? I don't know. Why are you still talking about these kids that were abused by their stepfather?
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Wow. Fucking wow.
Like,
It's
why are you
as
trying to
if.
weaponize that? Like,
And
what are you
now
talking about?
And now they're gonna say, why are you bringing this up? You're trying to weaponize this against us. No, bitch, you started it. You started
It's
this,
not
and
even a
we
you
ended it.
started it. It's a you literally brought it up and made the accusation not
Mhm.
only multiple times, but
Yep.
like in the last two videos, and that
Wow.
disregards the amount of time you were making these accusations while you were bringing these people on stream for the last 2 years. You know who never said anything about this in defense of themselves?
Charla?
Charla.
Yeah.
Because she was still protecting those kids because at the time they were still children.
Wow. Now that's called integrity. That's called integrity. Unlike these monsters. These people are
They don't
fucking
care.
monsters.
They
They don't care.
don't let these people kid you into thinking that they actually give a shit
Yeah,
about
no.
like literally anything. There's no value here. It doesn't matter.
No. No. Not at all. Wow. Just fucking wow. Wow, Chesh. Thanks for coming on. Seriously. Like,
Yeah, no
holy
problem.
shit.
Bombs dropped. Fight me.
Fight
And
me?
if Aaron, by the way, side note, if Aaron wants to have a problem with people showing or not showing their face and considering the legitimacy of their argument or what they're saying, then she can go and have a fucking conversation with Red Rhetoric about it.
Yep. Yep. He's
Okay, bye.
okay, bye. Thank you, Chesh. And there we have it. Folks. Straight from the source. And Erin, after this, you should be ashamed of yourself.